Hey fans, it's the one and only Chris Carnage with the man, the myth, the legend, Everett Lee, and we are here for yet another episode of Afterburn, recapping some of the greatest from Riot Pro Wrestling for the matches that are coming out every Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube channel, so definitely got to make sure to check all that greatness out as we call all the in-ring action.
That's right, Chris, especially for this week. This week, Chris, we take a look at the Riot Heavyweight Champion, JD, taking on Chico Adams in a 30-minute Ironman match for the Riot Heavyweight Championship.
Chico Adams and JD have been feuding for an extremely long time here in Riot Pro Wrestling. Back in July of 2023, Chico Adams lost the Riot Heavyweight Championship to JD, and Chico has been wanting to get his rematch for that Riot Heavyweight Championship so he can have it back around his waist. But Riot's GM, Mr. Showtime, had other plans. Mr. Showtime had Chico Adams' team with Sean Scott, as Adams and Scott did capture gold, winning the Riot Tag Team Championships. But that wasn't enough for Chico Adams. He wanted his title back and was an obvious choice after Sean Hawley failed to keep the Riot Heavyweight Championship in the pyramid. Mr. Showtime gave Chico Adams his rematch, but with a challenge that Chico laid out to JD, not just any match, but a straight wrestling match, an Ironman match.
A 30-minute Ironman match, Chris. Chico Adams is a technical wrestler. He can wrestle the best. He can do the best work in a wrestling ring. Chico Adams was born to do this, and Chico Adams should have not lost the Riot Heavyweight Championship. JD took that opportunity to take that championship away from Chico Adams. And, yeah, it's good that Mr. Showtime gave some gold to Chico Adams and Sean Scott, but it's not what Chico wanted. He wants the heavyweight championship back, the Riot Heavyweight Championship back. And what better way to do it than straight up go against JD and a 30-minute Ironman match, because JD, he's good at street fights, brawling, and just muscling his opponents down to the ground. But when it comes to wrestling, let's see what he's made of. Let's see what the guy's made of, man. Chico Adams challenging him. It's like let's go straight up wrestling, and straight up wrestling matches are my forte.
I mean, I can't argue with you, Everett Lee. Chico is a fantastic talent. He is extremely good in the ring, has great ring awareness, is able to bring it, is very knowledgeable in his craft, and is able to execute better than some I have ever seen. And honestly, he still was bested by JD, but I can understand why he feels the way he feels. He wanted to get that championship back, and I can understand. You don't want to go to, not saying that the Riot Tag Team Championships are a lesser title, but he wanted that number one spot, and that comes with holding the Riot Heavyweight Championship.
Chico Adams held on to that belt for a very long time, Chris.
He did.
And if he is successful in this matchup, it'd make him a three-time Riot Heavyweight Champion. And it don't get any better than that, Chris.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, even though it is still a straight wrestling match, this is an Ironman match. This is a test of time, not of who can get a pinfall first, who can get a submission first. It's not about that. It's about what can you achieve in that 30-minute time limit. Because most matches, you're not looking to go stupid long. You want to try and win as quickly as possible. That way you don't lead yourself to a possibility of injury or overexhaustion to where you might lose the match yourself. So it's always about winning as quick as possible. But now you are forced 30 minutes. And let's not forget, Chico has to step in there with JD.
He does. JD's a muscle, and this was a great matchup here.
Oh, it was.
But there was a lot of stuff that actually went on with, what's happening, especially with talent from what I heard. I mean, what did you hear? I heard some rumblings in the back. People were actually looking forward to this match.
They definitely were. There was a lot going on in the back. A lot of talent here at Riot Pro Wrestling. We're invested in the match in a number of ways, with even the House of Spades taking bets on who would win. Let's take a look at the conversation. Our cameras caught it.
All right, boys, welcome to the clubhouse, man. I hope y'all feeling good. I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling real good.
Right?
Hey,
Super Bowl coming up, but you know what's really coming up?
we got that 30-minute Ironman match between Chico Adams and JD. Amazing.
I don't know, man. I feel uneasy about that one, bro.
I'm feeling pretty good about it because I got some money down on it. And hey, how about, speaking about money down, how about we place a little bit of wager on that match?
How much you talking?
I want to put everything that I got in this here safe on my boy Chico Adams.
You doing some DraftKings mess again?
Hey, listen,
I'll raise you on that one.
Raise me?
Raise him.
Man, he put woohoo!
I'll put 20 down on Chico.
Big money, let's do this,
Bro,
baby.
I'm just saying, I really can't go against JD. I understand Chico probably up on him. It's like, what, 5-3 now? But, bro, I can't, bro. I put 100 down on JD.
So, I mean, listen, when it comes down to it, unlike us who are clearly not cheating, you know, I believe that Chico gonna stack the deck in his favor. So you know what? I'm confident with that. I'm confident with all my money on Chico, MF, and Adams. That's all I gotta say about that.
Bro, you can say what you want to. I can't go up against JD, bro. I just can't, bro. I just can't do it. But all right, man, shoot. Let's get the jump roll. I got the 2 damn jokers out today.
2 jokers out?
Yeah.
Alright. Man.
Let's break it down. Oh, shoot. Let's go.
Ooh, close. Just a second. Let me go do one little thing real quick. You know what?
When you run it off too, bro, we just getting started.
Heard something.
Hurry up, bro. Hurry up, man.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Yo, what the heck? Oh my! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Rippy.
Yo, we gotta go.
I'm sorry.
We gotta go.
Come on, we gotta go. Come on. Game over.
I mean, crazy to see the House of Spades back there taking bets, but Everett Lee, what were you doing back there?
Me? I forgot to tell you, Chris. I did hear about the House of Spades, and I was trying to make a little, something on the side there, and I heard the House of Spades were taken up and stuff. Of course, yeah, I was there. I was, putting my money in there, throwing it in there with Ethan Olsen and stuff, though. But, pretty much Bobby Crono collected all that money there, and he had it all set and stuff, though. But when he went to go, take care of some business, Ruby Flower just jumped out and tried to take his holdings, man. I mean, just
You're serious? Trying to take his money? Bobby Crono cracked him. What are you talking about?
he cracked him. Yeah, I would have cracked him too if he tried to take my stash, man.
Oh
I
my
just,
God.
I'm riding on this, man, because I put a lot down on this. And I don't say it was $7 because I had more than $7.
I mean, the cameras couldn't quite make it out, so we're not going to attest to what you did or did not place down on that table. But at the end of the day, House of Spades trying to make some side money. I guess you're trying to make side money. I don't know why I wasn't back there. Either way, though, a lot of crazy things happening, including us being able to catch up with JD. Let's check out more here.
Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. That's what I am. Because I have this. Chico made a challenge. 30 minutes. Most falls win. A wrestling match. Chico, contrary to what you may think, I am a wrestler. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not a superstar. I am a wrestler. And not just that, I am a man. So Chico, the insult The games, the taunting, the jokes. Tonight, we're done. So after I beat you for 30 minutes, after I choke you out, then we'll see who is the man in Riot Pro Wrestling.
And see, look right there. JD said it himself. He is a wrestler. He is not a superstar. He's not some type of crazy entertainer. No, he is a wrestler. And he is prepared to go these 30 minutes with Chico Adams.
I'm in the intensity, Chris. I'm kind of speechless here because he's ready to go to war. The man is ready to go to war with Chico Adams to hold on to that Riot Heavyweight Championship. Even he's thrown back to his JD Amazing days too. That's how serious he is with this. No vest, no anything. But that doesn't make a difference because Chico Adams is going to take that Riot Heavyweight Championship away from JD. Because JD may be prepared, but Chico Adams was born to do this.
But JD did say it ends here. So either way, there is going to be a winner of this match. So let's go ahead and check out the closing moments.
Oh, no.
Oh, but Chico saving himself, but walks right into a line buster from JD. Cover from JD. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Chico Adams.
That wasn't enough to put Chico away, Chris. That spine buster. JD's going to have to dig deeper to put Chico away to secure another pinfall to tie it up. But Chico needs to pull something out to get a pinfall ahead of the Riot Heavyweight Champion, Chris. I'm worried about that.
Absolutely, as the seconds tick away, as we see the drama increase, the suspense increase in this match, to see if JD's going to be able to retain that Riot Heavyweight Championship, as we see Chico Adams now starting to go to work on JD, driving that knee into the back of the head.
Chico showing he wants and needs that Riot Heavyweight Championship more than anything in this moment right now, Chris.
Absolutely, as he now starts driving his shoulder into the mix session of JD. What does Chico have planned here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, JD reverses, Irish whipping Chico into the corner. Chico tries to go up and over, but JD catches him. Oh, but Chico falls behind, pushing JD off. Oh, delivers a huge spear. Chico with the pin. 1. Oh, only a 2 count there. That was close.
5 minutes remaining in the match. 5 minutes remaining.
And now we are under 5 minutes left in this Ironman match.
Desperation. Chico better keep himself together because if he unravels, that could be it for Chico. He can lose this pinfall that he's trying to secure over JD.
Absolutely, as you see Chico now grabbing a hold of JD. What could Chico be going for here? Setting up JD.
A Russian leg sweep, it looks like.
The JD powering out and delivering a huge power slam as we see JD go for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out from Chico Adams. JD must be wondering what he has to do to get this third fall to tie it up.
Desperation right there. Doing a maneuver like that again. Using too much of your power. You need to save that. And what's JD signaling here? Is this the reckoning, Chris?
Is he going for the reckoning? Oh, Chico's grabbing onto the ref. Oh, and delivers a huge low blow, but I don't think the ref saw it.
Nah, his foot slipped right there. He's trying to get his footing set, Chris.
Oh, that's ridiculous as Adams goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Chico Adams now securing the 4th fall.
This is what we talked about, Chris.
JD2.
This is what we talked about, Chris.
This is an insurmountable lead. JD now needs 2 falls with less than 4 minutes left in this matchup. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull this off.
I don't think he's going to be able to, Chris, because Chico knows it. Chico has this in the bag right now, and he knows it, and he's going to get that other pinfall on JD so he can be a... Oh, my goodness! No!
He hasn't locked in!
3 minutes remaining.
Oh, he locks it in with 3 minutes left. We just got the call. Chico Adams taps out. JD gets a third fall.
JD.
No way, Chris. I can't believe it.
Go for JD3.
That's right. Now JD now closing the gap back to 1. JD has a shot here. He has now made an opening for himself, but he has to capitalize.
How much of that energy did he use to apply the reckoning on the Chico? Because it's wore him down. And Chico is now trying to get to his feet and strategize, get outside the ring, distance himself from JD. Because a smart... Oh, look at this, Chris. I know what he's going to do. He's going to try to run the clock down.
I think he is too. He's trying to run away from JD. JD in pursuit. Rolling back into the ring, now out of the ring. Oh, as we get the 2-minute remaining announcement. Oh, JD finally catches up to Chico Adams, throws him into the ring. JD's going to have to hurry up if he wants to tie this up. Oh, Chico going for another timeout.
He needs to catch his breath. He needs some water. Hey, Mr. Showtime, get Chico some water, man. He's getting hot.
Oh, Showtime has a hold of JD. What is Showtime doing? Oh, but a big boot to Chico, and JD, oh my goodness!
Wow!
Oh, JD just throwing in our general manager, Mr. Showtime. Someone needs to check on him.
Why is he you do not manhandle our general manager like that? The disrespect.
Oh, here we go. JD logging in the reckoning on Mr. Showtime. Showtime tapping. JD has it synced in. Oh, this is wonderful to see.
No, it's not, Chris. No, it's not. Showing disrespect to our general manager at Riot Pro Wrestling.
Oh, no. We have 1 minute left. JD might have wasted too much time. Chico going for the pin. 1, 2. JD kicking out, but...
Oh, no.
JD wants to be able to retain his title. He's going to have to be able to get another pinfall.
He's going to have to, but less than a minute away.
Uh-oh. JD taking advantage, though. Oh, locking it. Is he going for the reckoning? Oh,
yes,
JD,
he is.
JD has it almost locked in. There it is. It's locked in. The reckoning's locked in. There's 20 seconds left. Squeeze, JD. Squeeze.
Chico's not giving up, Chris. He's not going to give up. He's not going to give up.
Oh, no. 10 seconds left. Will Chico tap? Oh, Chico taps at the bell. Does it count?
Time ran out, Chris.
It's referee decision. Referee says time ran out. Chico Adams. Chico Adams wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, time ran out before the submission. Therefore, the winner of this matchup and new Riot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Chico Adams.
Absolutely insane as we hear our announcer, Chris Stewart, confirm the ref's decision. Time ran out before Chico Adams tapped out. So JD does not secure the fourth fall to tie it up. This is over. Chico Adams is the new Riot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
That's right, Chris. This is such a great day right here with Chico Adams, your new Riot Heavyweight Champion. Three-time Riot Heavyweight Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, taking that quote from our great general manager, Mr. Showtime, I'd like to present our new Riot Heavyweight Champion for a third time, Chico Adams.
Absolute travesty. you look at it, JD got robbed, man. Chico, he did win. He's officially the winner. There's no way around that. But JD gave his all, had Chico on the ropes right at the end, and somehow Chico held out long enough by half a second before he tapped out, and this match would have been a tie. So
it wasn't enough, Chris. It was not enough. Chico was the better man, and he walked away with the Riot Heavyweight Championship.
Better man, he used a chair. He wanted a straight wrestling match, and there was a chair used.
JD was getting tired. They had that rest break in between the pinfall, so he was giving him a chair so he could sit down. And don't get me started about him wandering around the ring, because I know you're thinking about that.
Oh,
you
my
see,
goodness.
I've been around you long enough. He was trying to find another chair for JD to rest.
You are absolutely ridiculous, Everett Lee. I think we got to revisit this vision issue that you have. But as much as it hurts me to say, Chico Adams is our new Riot Heavyweight Champion, bringing the championship back to the pyramid.
You look at it this way, Chico Adams is one half of the Riot Tag Team Champions, and now he is the Riot Heavyweight Champion. Way to go, Chico. Way to go, Mr. Adams. You're the best.
Everett Lee, you're just so ridiculous. But, speaking of Chico Adams, after the match, we were able to catch up with the Riot Heavyweight Champion and got him right as he came through. Let's see some more.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. Nobody can last 30 minutes with Chico Adams. My blood, my sweat, my tears of joy. Because now that it's all said and done, JD, last time you won the battle, but tonight, 30-minute Ironman match, Chico Adams won the war. Oh, and by the way, happy Valentine's Day.
I told you, we were gonna win. Oh, give me a chiropractor. Gyro!
That's so great, Chris. I'm just so happy. That's right. He may have lost a match, but he didn't win the war because Chico Adams won the war. And how dare JD put his hands on our general manager, Mr. Showtime. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. He was looking at the ref to ask him how much time was left in this 30-minute Ironman match, and JD had to drag him in the ring there. I hope his neck's okay, and I did hook Mr. Showtime up with a great chiropractor.
I'm sure you did, Everett Lee, but at the end of the day, Showtime was interjecting himself into this match. Like, he interjects himself into every aspect of Riot Pro Wrestling, and he has been abusing his power as general manager to make these things happen. It's absolutely ridiculous. How can you miss this?
I don't miss it. I see order needs to be taken, and Mr. Showtime has order, because if the inmates try to run in the asylum, Mr. Showtime's stepping down. He is basically walking tall on him. We just need to give him a 2x4.
So ridiculous, Everett Lee. At the end of the day, he needs to be checked. He needs to be reeled in, and I don't know who's going to do it at this point, but again, Mr. Showtime helping propel members of the pyramid to championship gold yet again, and now he holds all the cards.
He does. That's why he's the general manager of Riot Pro Wrestling. He knows what's best for business. I've said this multiple times. I don't understand why you don't fall in line and get this. He knows what's best for business here. People try to step out a line, he puts them right back in. That's why you have D. Ramos. That's why you have Sean Scott. You have Chico Adams. You have RJ, and Mr. Showtime documents all this stuff better than Fred Beyer, because we got Cleveland, his great cameraman. This is so great. I don't understand why all the hate towards Mr. Showtime in the pyramid. But that's just you. You're just like everybody else.
Oh, is that what it is, Everett Lee? Well, how about we take a look at this? How about the fact I feel like you're just now a mouthpiece for Mr. Showtime? I try to be the voice of the Riot Pro Wrestling fans. But is Mr. Showtime paying you to say these things?
I'm disclosed not to discuss that.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely ridiculous. You know what? Either way, though, Chico Adams is now a Riot Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And the Pyramid holds all the cards. So we'll definitely see what happens next time. But we have another match coming up this Friday.
We do. This next Friday, Chris, we have JD teams with Vertigo to take on the Wolves of Odin. This match was supposed to start out as a singles match, but it was made into a tag team match. Want to know why? You'll have to tune in and find out this Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, right here on Riot Pro Wrestling's YouTube.
Absolutely. It's going to be an absolute amazing match. So definitely make sure to check back because you're not going to want to miss it.
You're not going to want to miss it, and especially you don't want to miss our next Riot Pro Wrestling live event. Riot Pro Wrestling presents Rebellion. Saturday, May 11th, 1700 West International Speedway Boulevard in Daytona Beach, in the Volusia Mall at the old Sears, next to the old Sears Outlet and Thunderbox. Tickets will be available to purchase at eventbrite.com. Be sure to come to our next Riot Pro Wrestling live event. It's going to be amazing, as always.
And you got to be able to make sure to know what's happening with Riot Pro Wrestling and when the tickets are available, when the events are happening. You know how they can do that, Everett Lee? Very easy way they can do it. All they have to do is hop on that social media, go to Facebook, search Riot PW, hit that like button, go to X and Instagram, search Riot PW Official. Again, smash those like, follow, subscribe buttons, and of course you can't forget the good old YouTube page, Riot PW 3628. Smash that subscribe button. That way you can check out the latest and greatest from Riot Pro Wrestling, including Afterburn.
That's right, Chris. Everyone subscribe, hit that notification button when new episodes premiere on Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, and be sure to hit that notification button so you can hear Everett Lee on Riot Pro Wrestling's Afterburn Sundays at 7 p.m.
I mean, you know, there's two of us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and this guy, too.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'm Chris Carnage. That's Everett Lee. And you guys have just watched Afterburn.